This is a train, but this is what they look like in Minecraft. But luckily, with the create mod, we can make trains that look like this. So, I'm going to make a 5,000 block railway from my main base Harvestead to my train factory Pullman's Mill, with also a branch to a Mesa Valley for a future project. This will require me over 20,000 train tracks, but luckily, I was AFK at my train factory whilst editing the last episode, so that shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, I think firstly, we should probably build a train station. Alright, so now that we have a train station, let me quickly explain how we're gonna make this railway. In order to make this railway, we need to do 7 tasks. The first one, of course, is building the actual railway itself. And I am not doing that by hand. So I'm gonna make this machine to do it all for me. I just have to gather some items, such as mechanical drills and item vaults, and we can build this thing. So now that we have this machine that digs tunnels and lays down train track for us, let's load it up with a bit of train track and start digging. So now we have the railway to Pullman's Mill. Let's quickly place down the track for Pullman's Mill. And then we'll build the branch to the Mesa Valley. Alright, the first phase of building this railway is complete. So now we have to move on to the second phase, which is placing all the gravel and dirt underneath the railway. So I'm gonna build a machine to exactly do that. Alright, now we have the machine. Let's go replace all the blocks underneath the railway with gravel and dirt. Alright, now that all the gravel and dirt are underneath the track, it's time to move on the third step of making this railway, building all the tunnels. So again, I'm going to use another machine. And one last thing, let's place torches all throughout the tunnels, and our tunnels are done. Okay, now that we've got the railway, basically, there's still lots and lots of loading track. How am I gonna fix that? The answer is bridges, bridges, bridges. So on a creative test world, I've designed a bunch of bridges, and we're gonna make them. All of the bridges are done, so let's go build some train stations. Okay, so all the stations are now done. So let's go signal the entire railway. So now all the signals are down. They look like this, by the way. It looks very similar to Shout's design. I made this design before him, okay? I designed train signals before I even finished Great Episode 1, okay? Chill. Alright, so now that we've completed the signals, we can move on and make the actual trains. So this is a passenger steam train built by Made and Play. We have all the materials for it, and we can build this thing. And there's our train. So now we have to fill in all the blocks and decorate the inside. Let's do the first class first. Put a seat inside. No, seat, 2 seats. Yeah, that will work. 4 red banners. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Got some flower pots and a lantern. Let's place a flower pot, like a lantern. Maybe a lantern here as well. That's the first class interior done. Do the second class interior now. Put the luggage at the back. This is something that's a Mr. Beardstone. You just have a few blocks on the back like this. You put your backpacks on. Place like a chest like that. And okay, and let's add a few lanterns. Okay, the interior is basically done now. Good, I need to make another passenger train, so I need to drive it all the way to Pullman's Mill. Yeah, let's just drive this thing. Okay, so now that the train is at Pullman's Mill, we can head back and build another passenger train. So this other train is now done. Basically, it's a different train because it stops at every station, and instead of going through the main railway, it goes through the secondary branch, you know, the Mesa Valley. So let's make a train schedule and give it to the driver. So now both the passenger trains are done. We can move on to the next step, which is making a cargo train system. So now we have a cargo train. Let's place down some belts and shafts and some item bolts, and we're done with the cargo system. But not really. Now we have to extend the truck underneath the railway to the other side, and I need to make a truck at Pullman's Mill. This railway is basically done. The last thing I want to do is I want to make an F1 car that I can just use to get around the railway. I'm currently gathering the materials for now, and once I have all of them, we'll start printing. Yeah, I kind of tweaked the settings. Break. Oh my. And yeah, is that done? I mean, this video is done. How about let's go on a train ride to Pullman's Mill? I have no idea when the next train is. I'm just gonna have to wait for this thing. Anyways, this video is done. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing. Why would you watch this far into the video without enjoying it? Don't lie. Oh yeah, anyways, see you in the next one, where I build